What's up?
Oreo was up.
Yeah, man.
Warning sign is up.
All right.
I'm sure you need to open is up.
And the building.
Countdown about to happen. 7, 6. Remember we started the hand claps. 4,
Yep.
3, 2. The opening is up.
Yeah. So
What's up, y'all? AKA, we all the plug is in the building. Excuse me. So what's going on? Y'all already know I got a bunch to say. So much has been going on, but I'm glad y'all here. We have our special guest in the building. I'm extra excited. Yeah, I'll tell y'all at the end, but I'm extra excited. We got Red Specs and we got Pinky from Food for Thought in the building.
no doubt.
And Papa Wolf is coming. We're about to get Papa Wolf up here in a minute, audio. He's gonna call in. But normally I don't even announce the guests. I let them do their own thing. But like I said, this is special. So we're gonna jump right into it. Let them know all about Red Specs. Let them know how you got started in this whole hip hop world.
Well, Red Specs started with many names before I even became Red Specs. Red Specs is only when I started the podcast, Food for Thought, every Thursday at 8 to 10 p.m. We live. Me, BK Pinky, AK Alpha Moon, Food for Thought. We talk about food, music, and the truth. So I only started that Red Specs at that point. Before that, we was the Four Kings. I was the King of Spades and all that or whatever. But let me just get to the beginning where I started. I was born in Wagner Projects. Big up to Wagner. Shout out to Wagner, Manhattan, 120th. Okay, and I left Wagner when I was 1977, and I went to Coney Island. Brooklyn in the building.
Yes,
Brooklyn in the building. Yeah, man. So Wagner to Brooklyn, and then
hold on. You can't skip over Coney Island. Like
no,
no, you can't skip over that. So how was life in Coney Island? How was that for you? And you was around what age when that happened?
Coney Island, 10 years old. That's why I always say I was born in Harlem, but Brooklyn raised me because you know what I'm saying? Because but I like Coney Island. Coney Island was all right, you know, especially back in that time. You know, everything was quiet. We lived close to the beach. And by the way, I'm Trent Small, the chef. This is my sister Karen Spencer in the building. And just in case you guys didn't know that, we grew up together in Coney Island.
Yes, we did.
Okay.
Don't let me get y'all time.
Yeah. You know, so we grew up out there and went to school locally, local schools and stuff like that. I went to Bensonhurst in school. I went to 281 in Bensonhurst. And this was right when the riot, the Yusuf Hawkins thing was coming up.
I remember that.
And the racial tensions out there was really hard. You know, we used to get on a school bus to go to school, and they used to jump on the back of our school bus, you know, because we were minorities. They were pretty much white in that area, Caucasian in that area. So they used to jump on the back of the bus and with bats and sticks, and we used to be, you know, try to kick them off the back of the bus and stuff like that. So we had our little tensions at that time in that area, you know what I'm saying? Trying to fit in that area, you know. Yeah, man, and then back to Wagner I went, you know.
And why was the transition from Coney Island back to Wagner? You just like the Bronx better, or?
That's my people. So I'm sorry, you know what I'm saying? And you know, Wagner's my people. But Brooklyn was also, like I said, was good too, because I went to George Westinghouse High School, and I went with Jay-Z, Biggie, DMX, and Michael K. Williams, which I know is from The Wire.
Okay.
So, but that's that
peace. Rest in peace.
Yeah, rest in peace to that brother, man. And I mean, at that time, I didn't really know that Jay-Z and them was into rap like that. Because if I did, I'd probably been a little closer than them. By that time, you know, make me some money too. Sure, you know what I'm saying? But I had my own little rap group, everybody had their little rap groups in Weston House and stuff like that, you know, and our Weston House was like the Mecca. At that time was the Mecca of hip hop, was where everybody gathered, Nas and Biz Markie and all of these people like that, you know what I'm saying? That was the Mecca of hip hop, was George Westinghouse, man. And I guess that's how everybody connected at that time in Westinghouse. And I can tell you a funny story though. Like I was in the corridor when you go into Westinghouse, right? So I'm going through there, and I think I was late for class or whatever. So I happened to run into this girl. Bam! It was by accident, right? By accident. So the bodyguard of I believe he was Biz Markie's bodyguard, I think. His name was Hulk. Some big Hulk dude. And that's why they call him Hulk, because he was a big dude. And I think I bumped into his girl. Oh Lord. She's like, she told me the N-word, yo, what the fuck, you know, and then he came over. You know, you bumped into my girl, this and that, and you know, I don't know. I think I just had a lot of problems over there because I was from Harlem, and I was like the only guy from Harlem, and they knew I was from Harlem because of the way I dressed. I didn't dress like Brooklyn.
That was just like
Oh, yeah. AK Alpha Moon in the building. He's on the phone, man. What's up, D?
Speaker. Wait, what is that?
Oh yeah, you didn't plug it in.
Oh, plugged in the Bluetooth.
From the Bluetooth.
Yeah, he plugged in from the Bluetooth. So,
what up, D? What up, AK? No, yeah, I hear you now.
Okay.
Well, no, I hear myself though. I don't hear you coming through the speaker.
Alpha Moon, what's going on?
Okay, you hear me?
Maybe if I put this, go ahead, talk.
Oh yeah. Yeah, can you hear me?
I hear you now.
Yeah. Now let me put you on speaker. Let me see what y'all got. You can hear me now?
Yeah, we hear you. I got the phone to the microphone. If you could see me online.
Oh, no, I'm not online. I was online and I seen y'all, but I thought you wanted me to come on here, so.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. So we just discussing my transition from you know, like in from Wagner to Coney Island when I left.
Okay.
You know, and then, you know, the headaches I had over there trying to adjust to school life from us being in Harlem and they being from Brooklyn. It was a hard transition.
Oh yeah.
You know, and then on top of that, we over here in Harlem with Zulu Nation, stuff like that, they had the 5% Nations. So that was another bump that was bumping heads at the same time. You know, so anytime we get into the corridor, everybody want to, you know, what's your mathematics? What's this? What's that? What, you know? So you know how that was, right?
Yeah, they would break everything down. But don't forget. Oh man, y'all heard me?
Yeah, we're hearing a lot of you. He's still in there.
Yeah, I'm trying to set up because I didn't know you wanted to go off from me to come on there with y'all, so I'm trying to set up and talk to you. But back in the days, it was a lot of that going on, you know, when we was coming up. So,
Yeah.
But it wasn't like it is now. You know what I mean? So now it's a little wild.
So just Tell everybody who you are for AK Promotions, S Street Media, who you are.
What's going on, y'all? Thanks for having me out here. Pleasure to be here. Sorry about
Yes,
the little
yes,
technical
Yes.
No, I'm all the way out here in Charlotte. My name is Alpha Moon, aka Alpha Moon, Papa Wolf. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you want to call me, you know what I'm saying? But just here, I've been around in the game. Me and my brother started in the music in back in early 90s?
Yeah, we started our music career 96. I think it was 96.
Yeah, started in 96. We was fortunate to meet a lot of people along our journey, you know, and that journey took us to a lot of places. As far as our music, our family is musically inclined right up until the day. Nieces, nephews,
Yeah.
you know, it's in the blood. I always say the roots run deep and it's in the blood. So, you know.
Let them know how y'all came up with the name Four Kings.
Oh, we came up with the name Four Kings because when we started shopping our music, we had to shop our music back in those days. So when we shopped our music, we go to these record labels and they was like, I love the music. We want to you to write for this person, but y'all gotta have a gimmick because everybody at that time had a gimmick. Everybody had a gimmick. So we went back home. God bless the dead and Scan DJ. We started thinking me, Bishop, Respect, and the twins. What did we come up with? So we came up with the Four Kings. Why? The Four Kings was there's four kings of cards in a deck, right? And there are two jokers, right? So DJ and Scant was the joker because he had a birthmark that would run down the side of his face, right? You there, T?
Yep.
All right. So he had the birthmark going down the side of his face. So then you had the twins, John and Eric, right? Our cousins. John was flashy. He loved diamonds. He loved jewelry. He loved all of that. So he was the king of diamonds, right? Eric, every time they seen the twins, they used to say Eric looked the nicest out of the both of them. Eric was sweet. So unfortunately, he was the king of hearts, right? Right, he was the king of hearts. And then you had me. I came up with knowledge of self in the nation and stuff like that. So I was the king of clubs, but I didn't beat you with a club. I beat you with a club of knowledge. I don't know if you heard some of the songs that we did way back in the days. That's how it was. And Trent, Bishop Respects, right? He was the king of spades. A spade is a tool that is used to build a foundation. So he built the foundation for the Four Kings. Why? Because we were MCing, he was DJing, and then he started MCing, and then we started putting everything together, and he built that foundation. So that became the Four Kings. Okay. And we carried that on all the way up into Wolfpack, where it's with our love forms power and knowledge.
That's it.
I keep trying to tell y'all, I'm not new to this. I told y'all I was raised up in this, yo. I know a little something about some hip hop, like back in the day. Matter of fact, I'm gonna throw this in there. They were so popping back in the day that every party, everything that they did, I wanted to go to. I used to beg my brother, can I go to the studio with you? Can I go to this party with you? You gonna bring me with you? Can I come? Can I come? He like, you're too young, kid. You can't party with us. Like, you can't party with us. Sorry. So yeah, it's nice to be on this side now where I don't have to hear that no more.
Everybody know. You actually became a Wolfpack girl afterwards.
Yes, later on. Yes.
First of all, let me back up for the people who don't know what that is. We started Wolfpack management in 2003, right? We started Wolfpack management. We became an LLC, and we were gathering artists. We had our own studio down on 36th Street. Big up to CT, Chris Thomas in the studio. We would take our artists and stuff up there, and we just started this Wolfpack. So we had 8 artists, right? I think 8 artists. And then Then from there, we started doing the Wolfpack.
The movie,
Bishop Films. Bishop Films.
Yes.
Yeah, Bishop Films was the movie part of Wolfpack Management. So that's how we, Wolfpack Management was the mother company of Bishop Films and Entertainment. So we did our first movie also called On Impulse that came out.
That was the start.
That was definitely the start. That was the start.
And it's still if you go on YouTube, it's still up there. Like you can watch it. You can go and watch it and still support, leave your feedback and all that. It's still up there On Impulse. Definitely check that out. Definitely check that out.
Yeah, man.
With that for sure.
BK Pinky.
And shout outs, he want to mention Wolfpack ladies. Just shout out to all of the ladies that was a part of that. Shout out to all of them. Very strong, independent ladies doing a lot of powerful things.
Yeah, man. Because you guys helped us out a lot, man. When we was doing promotions, when we was doing all the street management and getting the guys to the clubs, you know what I'm saying, doing their thing inside the clubs that we had. So
my favorite part, I don't know, D, Alpha Moon, he remember we both went to Miami. And we had to do the promotions, me and him, for the weekend. Oh man, it was crazy.
Yeah,
it was crazy.
It was crazy. We had what we call the Bobby bag. That was Bishop. Bishop, respect, we do everything. He got to go big with everything. We wasn't supposed to take all of that stuff up to Miami. When me and Connor got up there, when me and Pinky got up there, man, they had so much stuff that he done shipped off.
I feel like I was going on tour, man.
Yeah.
And then we all went down there. Oh man, we just tore it up.
Yeah.
We tore it up.
Yeah. So yeah, we just we started Wolfpack Management, but even before the Wolfpack Management, we had names like after the Four Kings was Unknown Men. It was me, my brother, and another lady that was singing. But the good thing about it is that I want to take y'all back to 1987, 1989, when we really started going into the studio and recording songs, right? So we were recording songs in Calliope Studios. This was on 36th Street in Manhattan on the west side. And we were actually one of the first to start recording in Calliope Studios. Calliope Studios was a little studio, or was it really big or whatever? But we were like one of the first to be there. And then after that, then came Tribe Called Quest and even up to Fat Joe, and a lot of these people came after us after we were in there. And I think Calliope Studio got their kick from De La Soul, one of their records that they did, and that's what really kicked that studio off, and everybody started coming in after that because it was a little studio at that time.
What was the guy's name, T?
Say that again.
What was the guy's name?
Chris. I can't remember his name offhand right now. Can't remember his name offhand, but it was a small spot. It was a small spot, but we made it work though.
How was the transition from being into the music and being in the studio and all that to doing your film? When it was time to do the film, how was that different? From the movie from music to the movie. Yeah.
Well, the movie was actually supposed to be just a bucket list.
Okay.
It's something I wanted to do. It wasn't really going to get in, I didn't think it was going to get any views, anything from it, But you got to remember at that time, we were kind of the ones that really I don't want to say started web series, but we were the few that were doing it.
Okay.
And big up to my boys, Show Up Films. They were down in that area too when we was doing it.
Mm-hmm.
So what we did was, my producer was like, maybe we should cut the film in half because I was gonna make a movie, go to a movie theater, show it in a movie theater with everybody sitting down and stuff like that, watching the movie.
Yeah.
My producer said, no, why don't you just break it in half and every week you show something, right? So I said, oh, that's a good idea. You know, get them amped up for next week. You know what I'm saying? Give them a little half, then get them amped up for next week. And that became like a web series after that. You know what I'm saying? And then we started just doing that. So, you know, like I said, I'm not here to get any credit from anybody or nothing like that. It happened back then, you know, and it is what it is, man. But I love it.
Shout out to all of y'all that participated in it and made it happen, because that's not an easy feat. You know, it takes a lot to create a movie and to get it going, and you know, so and the different personalities that you have to deal with that.
Yeah.
So definitely, shout out to you. Don't ever discredit yourself for none of that. Like, that's something major that you did, and you might have been inspiration to a lot of other people.
Yeah, I think Wolfpack Management was an inspiration to a lot of us, a lot of people, because at the time people didn't know what contracts were. We were dealing with contracts. People didn't know how to put songs together. I used to show them how to put songs together, you know, 8 bars, not 1,000 bars.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying? It's a format of doing stuff.
Yes.
You know, and I used to be in the studio with them to show them how to do this thing. Also, radio play, different stuff like that. Like, listen, you can't be cursing through the whole song and expect somebody to pick you up. It's not going to work, you know. And we had a couple of artists that was doing that. You know, and then they got the format. They got to know how it's done. Oh, okay, boom. You know what I'm saying? So while my brother was doing the music part, I was doing the film part. So we was kind of like, you know, juggling both of them back and forth. You remember that?
It was all nights, man. All night. I had my kids out there 4 o'clock in the morning, and like oh man, but it was worth it, man. I had a great experience. I played a hitman. So
I remember.
Played a hitman. It was a lot of running. You know, lost a lot of weight. But it was a good experience, man. I thank them every day, you know, for that experience.
Anybody want to go and watch the episodes, Food for Thought on YouTube at Food for Thought FFT. You can go back and see the prior episodes, and we had an episode with the whole cast and crew of On Impulse. You guys got to check that one out. It's hilarious, and these guys can tell you what went on the scenes and behind the.
I was about to tell BK Pinky to chime in, let them know about you, because you said a couple of things, you know, here and there. So I want you to let them know about yourself.
Okay, I'm BK Pinky. You know, I'm from Brooklyn. Born and raised in Brooklyn, Crown Heights, Albany Projects. You know, shout out AP all the time. Now, you know, I haven't met these guys. I'm gonna go when I first met them.
Take us back.
Well, I met D. I used to work at I used to work, but we both, when you say that now, he retired. But we used to work at NYU, Gold Medical Center, as security, hospital security. I came in there around 2002, I think it was, maybe 2002.
Okay.
In January, D count came in April, I think, March, one of those. But right away we clicked, like me and him. I call him my big brother, you know, all the time. Like, I could talk to him, he, you know, give me words of wisdom, like he do a Food for Thought all the time, and we just clicked, you know, very good. And then I got to know Trent, his brother, and he and Jay, and they used to work there too. So, you know, they was cousins. So they treated me like, you know, a brotherhood, like family. always, you know. So I've been on these guys for over 20 years.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And they never like
when
I
you-
needed them.
And when you ran into me, I was just getting off the streets, just emerging from it. Then we started doing some positive stuff, and that's how we got into all the music and movie stuff. Because you know, we don't even want to talk about the street nonsense. You know what I'm saying? So, but this helped us to change our lives. You know what I'm saying? It really did. It really did.
You know, so we just clicked, you know, true like family, and then for a Woodpack, they told me, yo, you want to be with us? Now when I say, you know, all the way.
I know
You know what I'm
that's right.
saying? You know, so
You know, with 20 years plus
20
now.
years plus,
Yeah, I'm still here.
and still here.
Yeah, I was about to say it's a forever job. Ain't no time limit on that. Ain't no time limit.
Every time they needed me, I was there.
That's
With
what's up.
ski trips and Miami trips.
Don't start talking about trips, cause I couldn't go on none of those either, cause I was too little. I couldn't do the all the ladies, the Poconos. I couldn't do the Martha Vineyards. I could, I have feelings behind that, you know, but it's all right. It's all right. My family is deep in the music game, like going from my father to my uncles to my aunts. I have cousins now that are like really into it. Nephews, nieces.
Cash Cobain. Do your thing, man.
Yeah, we got Cash Cobain. I didn't want to let that out the bag.
You got to. You have to.
But yes, that's family. Like, you know, matter of fact, I was just looking. I showed you the pictures the other day. We was at the wedding and everything. K Banga is another one. You know, he's making major moves out here, and I'm proud to say that I am on his management team. I'm part of his management, so you know we definitely gonna get this going.
Teddy Scamboozley.
Yeah, we got Teddy Scamboozley. We got Press Money. This is quite a few. We got Adama. I'm throwing everybody out there. We got Adama, Pretty Lion. We got the Hoodies. So when I tell people, you know, I know a couple of people. I have a little bit of affiliation, like real affiliation, not, you know, stories, hopes, and dreams that people be pushing.
And that's why I told you last time that you surprised me how far you went with this, how far you're going, because I didn't see you, you know, I see you as my little sister. I don't see you, you know, propelling in the music game the way you did. You know what I'm saying? Because I thought you was gonna take a different turn, do something else different, but then you started this. I was like, oh, okay, little sis got a little something in her there. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, congratulations to you guys, man, and your husband, man. Y'all doing your thing.
That's like the movie Brown Sugar. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I've been blessed to be around some real people that, you know, shout out S Street Media all day. A lot of the things that I'm doing now is mainly I'm around a different set of people, and the goal is for everybody to win. You know what I'm saying? That's the plan, that's the goal for everybody, not just one person, though, everybody. So the things that I'm doing, they push me out there, like hosting. If you know me, I get nervous trying to, you know, I can talk. I have no problem speaking, but when it comes to hosting and, you know, have to be in front of a crowd, and it's difficult for me, you know, but they throw me up there. They like, yo, you going to host this? You know, I got somebody like, yo, you hosting this event that I'm having, and I'm just like, okay, I take the challenge. Y'all obviously think I'm decent at it because y'all keep asking me to do it.
It's good. It's good because it gives you more experience. Every time you do it, you get better and better.
Yeah.
You know, that's just like anything else. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, you start talking to a small crowd or one guest, then one guest become 3 guests, and then, you know, obviously you start, you know.
And it's the different levels. It's the podcasting is one thing. Then, you know, setting up, getting these events and stuff together, that's something else. And then the showcasing, that's another thing. And it's so many different parts that I'm being exposed to. My husband, Original Pacheco Productions, he has three shows out. He has his episodes playing on 3 different channels right now. Brooklyn TV, Manhattan, Bronx. Like he's in multiple places with his episodes and things. Make sure y'all stay in tune with Original Pacheco Productions. He got a lot going on. So I'm very proud of him as well. So yeah, we just exposing ourselves to all the different areas of this, and see which works best for us. And right now, it seems to be everything. So I'm with it. We on it.
Yeah. Food for thought. Also on Brooklyn Free TV.
Wait.
We on there too.
Wait, because we're not even finished on that. We're gonna let him get into his stage because he's on these platforms also. But then we're gonna switch it up because I want him to tell y'all about his cooking. Yes, he has a little part in Food for Thought episode where he's preparing certain dishes and he's showing you how to make it and all of that. So I'm gonna let him tell y'all more about that.
Yes, they call me Trent Small, the chef. They don't just call me Trent Small, the chef, just for a name.
Now he's a chef, but all right.
I am actually a culinary chef. I graduated in 2020, and from there, I've been just trying to incorporate food into the podcast.
Mm-hmm.
Make something different, make it different, because I look at these podcasters now. And the only thing I see is the same old. You know what I'm saying? Especially mine's is web browse based. It's not like I'm coming here with my sister here, Karen, and we talking. Mine's is on the platform and stuff like that we use. So I try to incorporate, food. I do all kind of food. I do from soul food to Chinese food to Korean, Vietnamese.
Still waiting for the sauce.
Oh, see, all right.
Barbecue sauce is the best, man. But
yeah.
Yet.
Word.
So
I'm with you on that one.
I make barbecue sauce, man. And
Chick-fil-A sauce. That Polynesian. I'll stay with that, man. Until I get the sauce.
Yeah. So I started a company in 2016 with my wife. It was called Roberta Karen's, and I started that, and we were doing manufacturing and catering. So I manufactured barbecue sauce, banana pudding, and it was a whole slew of things. And then I just went down to just barbecue sauce because it would start overwhelming me. So, and I was trying to do other things. So, Roberta Karen's, you can go on there.com. You can see the barbecue sauces.
The site up, the website and everything.
Yeah, so you could also go on there. You can check out the Food for Thought merchandise. You can grab some of that while you're trying to get some sauce at the same time.
Where holiday time coming, all this extra cooking and stuff going on. You better get your little stuff. Like, look what I got. Show off at show it to your friends and family.
So we gonna do it. We gonna do it, man. And season 3 of Food for Thought is coming soon, and I want everybody to check that out. It's coming soon. We normally do 12 episodes. After 12 episodes, we go do other things and come back. But we're going to have a slew of guests, activists, lawyers, judges, all kind of stuff on this season's entrepreneurs, because you know that Black History Month is coming. So you guys look out for that. You mind if I just shout something out? No, it's not really a shout out. It's not really a shout out. It's for all the ladies out there. It's Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Well, I got my little pink little band on. And please get screened. Get screened because it's important. And the faster you get screened, the faster you get to know what's wrong with you. Because if you take too long and there's no way you can turn back sometime from the cancer that you have. So if you can catch it ahead of time, please do that. Also for suicide prevention, if you guys need help out there, you guys feeling depressed, feeling down, you want to talk to somebody, the phone number is 988. You could call and you could talk to somebody for suicide prevention. Thank you.
Yes. And since we went there with it, I do have a mental health awareness event coming up next month.
Nice.
And I definitely encourage anyone that's dealing with that works in that field, that wants to participate in this event any type of way to contact me. yeah, we want this to be something really productive for everybody and informative. We want to put the information out there. Suicide is real, depression is real. All of these things, you know, mental health is very important, and we really need to pay more attention to it. And the people around us, it takes nothing to let somebody vent to you. It takes nothing. What's going on?
And I think that it spiked more like during COVID. Like it really spiked.
Because people
suicide.
had to be alone.
Yeah.
A lot of people were forced to be alone, and not everyone knows how to deal with that.
I had COVID and I had to stay in the room for 5 days. It felt like I was, you know, I was a prisoner, you know. So, but you know, everybody, you know, shout out to everybody who fought through it, whoever had it.
Yes.
That's still out there. You know, my condolences who lost ones. I lost my aunt. I lost my niece lost a husband. You know, it was a lot. You know, so, especially you know for old people.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
yeah,
you know,
COVID,
you know,
it was rough. It was rough. And I think it's this. I don't know if it's the first. If y'all agree with me, it's the first before 9/11 or 9/11 was before that. Which one was worse? I don't know, but
I think. So I can't even say which one was worse because both of those took so many lives. So many people are just gone, and and it's funny. I was just having this discussion with my husband the other day. I said the last time I actually felt New York City, I can't speak of any other place, but New York City, Brooklyn especially, that I felt we were kind of one with each other and it was so caring was 9/11. That was the last time I remember I was outside, and it's this everybody just, are you okay? And you know, the conversation was sparking up quicker and it was easier, and it was like, oh, you have food in your house? Are you hungry? It was more, oh, I live over here. You know, if you want somebody to talk to, the support, the caring and everything, it was at an all-time high. And it's sad that type of situation created that, but I actually missed that. I miss, you know, being able to go outside, and it's more of a friendly encounter that you get than, you know, what you looking at, you know, like that type of thing. So, you know, I just wish we could kind of get more on that. We're not all gonna agree. You know, we're not all gonna.
Especially now, this election and stuff coming up, whatever.
And that's bringing so much attention and drama. This man got people. Oh God. I don't want to go there with the politics because you know, but you know, all I'm saying is, however it gets done, let it get done peaceful. I'm not a fan of the man either, but no one needs to be shooting and trying to take somebody's life over a disagreement because you don't agree with them. You know what I'm saying? It ain't that serious. You go your way and let that person go their way.
Yeah.
My man TT is crazy, man. I call him TT. I call him TT.
You talk about an auntie or something.
Man, he TT. His name is Tropicana Trump. So that's my man TT. He's crazy, man. You know, so
he just has no filter.
He
just always says whatever he wants.
Whatever he wants, anytime he wants, and you know, just go out there and vote.
Yeah.
I really 18 over vote. You know, I tell my kids to vote. You know, I got older kids, 27.
And you gotta remember too, don't just vote when it's primary with the present time, primary time. You got to vote all year. Your councilmen, your local, and your state. You know, if you're not happy with these people,
if you care about your neighborhood and you care about where you live, then all of those people matter. Your council person, all that. How your garbage get pick up on your street. Who cleans your street the most? Who's you know the housing or your what you call that block association and. You know, there's so many things that they control that sometimes we may not think about. You know, we think, oh, it's world and it's not here, it's somewhere else. But no, it affects where we live and what we have going on. And the more input we have, the better things will be. So,
but you remember, I know we're from the projects, you know. I don't know if y'all remember. Remember they used to have tenant patrol?
Yes.
They used to have tenant patrol. And they just say they would know these people in the building. there was the nosiest people in the building. But
They thought
thank God for them. I thank God for, you know, because I don't know, these kids now, I'll probably be locked up right now. And these, you know, they you know, they kept us alive. We didn't have phones. There was our phones.
Yeah,
there was our phones. They'll tell you, I saw your son. I saw your son down there. You know, I saw him do something.
You tell somebody, Mrs. Brown said this. By the time you get to your house, your mother already know what happened.
Yeah.
You know, so that's
what happened.
That was
my grandmother used to have signals. It was crazy. They used to do the pipes. Yo, for real. They used to bang on the pipes, bang, bang, bang. And they used to have signals like, what the hell is they doing? And I'm like, yeah, they put signals like telling you what, he's doing this and doing that. But
that was the
difference
being raised in Coney Island. That was the type of environment that we had in Coney Island. Like I could be anywhere in Coney Island. Your mother know you down here. Oh, you know I'm gonna let your mother know that she was over. They'll let me have my fun and everything, but I'm gonna let your mother know that you was down here. So by the time I leave from their crib back to my house, I don't know which way it's gonna go. So
mine just always go bad.
You put the belt on the shoulder. Had the belt on the shoulder. Soon as you hit the door, you be like, oh, listen.
No way.
Listen.
We lived in the back. Our balcony was in the back. We hung out in the front. How I could always hear my parents calling me, and our balcony was in the back. No jokes.
Or she come out and get you.
Then you ain't want that with the slippers.
Embarrass you in front of everybody, right?
Yo, for real.
You having fun. You got some girls out there. You think you the fish. And she come down in the slippers. Didn't I tell you what time to come upstairs? Oh my goodness.
Oh man.
You had to be from a certain era to remember that, because that was something special.
I got embarrassed a lot of times. Woo! And then you know what? I used to like this girl in the building. And the girl used to live over top of us.
Yeah. Yep.
And I used to always get embarrassed because I'll always get my ass beat. I always get beatings, right? And guess who could hear it? Upstairs. Listen. She lived not the beating per se, because the beating made me a better person, but I'm saying it embarrassed me because I like the girl upstairs.
Yeah,
so now I go outside and I see her outside. I'm like looking down. I can't even look in her face because she doesn't hear me get my butt beat upstairs.
You wish you could call the cops
through the pipe.
You wish you could call the cops for your mama did.
Our parents was different. What? You talk about you want to go somewhere, they'll help you pack. They will help you pack your stuff here. Take your little behind out there with your little. Go ahead. Let's see how far you make it. So it was different. That's why they say 80s, the late 70s, 80 babies is different, because our parents was on some. We gotta work. We gotta work and do this. Like y'all, look, don't give us no headaches.
They got rights. They got rights now. Like what? Yeah, the cops come quick. Unless you should have shoot and just say, a child getting beaten. I bet you they come quick then.
No, Papa Wolf, we don't have you on time. I'm sorry. You're just getting a lot of feedback from the speakers and stuff from the phone. That's why we couldn't do it no more. So
crazy.
It's not you, Papa Wolf. I'm sorry.
Yeah. So we was having technical difficulties.
And it was really loud. It was really loud, like blasting. So sorry about that.
But he's definitely part of the food for thought. He's the one. You're gonna learn something. He's gonna teach you something. He's gonna make you think. He might motivate you to do something better than more than what you're doing now. Like he's on that type of time. Yeah. I definitely love him. He's always been encouraging to me through all of my days.
Listen.
Y'all don't need to know everything.
No.
So
me, AK Alpha Moon, we've been through a lot, and I think I started hanging with him maybe like a little like before the Wolfpack thing, a little before that, because we had a group called Unknown Men and Brothers of Doom. We had the phones, the big phones, the Tandy phones that's about this big, weigh a brick, $6,000, and the phone bill was like $5,000. You know what I mean? Carrying that thing around. So you know, we've been through a lot, man. We've been through a lot, man, and
that's why you get the duffel bag. You had to carry that phone in the duffel bag.
Yeah, that thing was heavy as hell.
That's how big it was.
Yeah. It had the computer. The computer part and the phone part. So you had to.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
That was crazy.
Yeah.
But,
my first phone. Man.
Yeah,
that was it.
We grew up fighting in the projects. We always say big up to the Wagner House bullies, and but those bullies made us stronger people. You know what I'm saying? Especially me, for some reason. and we're gonna have an episode with some of our Wagner originals, our boys, on a show, and I want to ask them, what was it that y'all guys want to beat me up all the time? What, you know, like you know.
Yeah, I was gonna go. It's funny because I was the tallest. I don't know. When I was in AP, I was the tallest out of the crew. So they said, "I'll get the tall one first, and then we get everybody else." But I'm like, I get tired of getting beat up. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I'm gonna catch y'all one-on-one. I'm gonna catch you one-on-one. And a lot of times I did.
I know that's right.
But you can't keep getting beat by 20 people on you. You know what I'm saying? It's not gonna happen. But you know, you get older and stuff like that. You know, everybody. You see other people that you know you went through growing up, and everybody, you know, they ain't got time for that anymore. You know, yeah, stuff like that. So you know, I'll give a shout out. I ain't give a shout out before. Give a shout out to Trent Smalls' birthday was the 14th.
Yes.
Yeah, my birthday. Yeah. And my son.
And my yes.
Yo, happy birthday, stuff like that. And also give a shout out to me. My birthday actually tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, I'll be the big 5-0.
So is that so?
I may not look it. You know what I'm saying? I may not look it.
Are we Libras?
Oh, we Libras. Yeah, we Libras. You know, Libras all day.
Taurus rules, though. But you can have your moment. You can have your moment. You can have your moment.
But yeah, you know, shout out, you know, all the Libras out there. You know, happy birthday, or you know, what's coming and what's, you know, belated.
Yeah, definitely.
Shout out to that, man. Be safe out there.
Yeah, shout out to you for making it to this age. A lot of people wish they could.
Right.
Yeah.
Wow.
So,
yeah.
Shout out to y'all, both of y'all.
I done seen friends. By the way, I worked at the New York City Fire Department as a paramedic for
Shout out to my brother.
32 plus years.
Right.
I'm retired, thank God, hallelujah.
Yes.
But you know, I've seen a lot of my partners, you know, go, and you know, and it's just been heartbreaking. Every time I go on, so sometimes I don't even like going on social media anymore, because every time I go on social media, it's always somebody that I know or somebody passing away, and I'm like, oh my God, what, you know? So it's kind of heart wrenching when I go on there like that and see that stuff, man, because it's crazy. Especially when 9/11 comes, I always get those flashbacks of that day. So that's another day that always haunts me too. So, yeah.
That's what's up. Well, I'm definitely glad that you guys were able to come through. This was a special episode for me. And definitely make sure y'all stay in tune with Food for Thought. They have so much coming up. And tell them about your unscripted. Always let them know about that too.
Let me see something real. Yeah. I have something called Unscripted Conversations with Red Specs. That comes on every Wednesday. And you get to talk about anything. Anything y'all want to talk about under the sun, just get with me. And it's only a half an hour, you know. So I catch you guys coming from work. You got your earbuds on. You ready to go. You ready to listen to somebody I'm the one to listen to. You know what I'm saying? So We talk about all kinds of things, not only news and sports and different stuff like that, but what's on your mind, what's your concern, and you can drop those in the comments too. You can email Food for Thought, FFT at 1424 at Gmail, and you can put anything in the box you want, man, what you suggest that we talk about on those Wednesdays. So I'm looking for you. This week is an interesting one. Big up to Big Meech. He just got out. Okay, so we'll squeeze a little bit on that, and we'll talk whatever y'all guys want to talk about at that time.
Oh, real quick. Especially talking about ladies. Get a shout out to the New York Liberty.
Oh,
New York
They gave us a basketball championship.
Yes.
The women. Since we get one since '73. But they gave us, got out there. I was out there, so it was crazy. It was crazy in Brooklyn over by the Barclays, and it was a good moment, man. I watched it. Good for them. I'm happy for them.
Yes.
New York needed.
They definitely needed.
Shout out to the Yankees, see if we can get it. I give a shout out to the Mets. They started. I don't know what's over my Jets and Giants, but but you know what? Let's go Knicks. You know what I'm saying? All day, man. Gotta shout them out, man. We gonna see what we can do with this shit.
Yeah.
But shout out to the ladies. I really wanna since we talking about breast cancer, month and stuff like that, and shout out to the ladies that out there.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have information for ladies on that. The importance of all of those things we need to keep up with, men and women. We get to a certain age, we gotta really make sure we keep up with our bodies and everything. And these is words for myself because I don't like the doctor, I don't like going. So
and it's weird because
but you gotta do it.
Yeah, you gotta do it. And it's weird because it's like when you're younger in your 20s, what we talk about? Women, drinking, smoking, hanging out, partying. What club we going on?
Right.
And then when you get a certain age, you like, my medication, I gotta take.
Can't walk. You gotta hold down to the pole and go down the stairs.
No, but your conversation becomes different because now you're starting to talk about. You starting to talk about your health now, I gotta go get the medication that they sent to me at the store, so all that stuff goes out the window.
Taking naps.
Start taking naps.
You get old when you start taking naps. Need a power nap. You take a nap.
At 12
you be
o'clock.
looking forward to it. You be like, yes.
It's on my schedule. I gotta take a nap. It's on my schedule.
You be taking that at 12 o'clock. You woke up at 9.
That was bedtime.
Oh, snap. Yo, we gonna shut this down once again. Thank y'all for coming through. This was a great episode.
Thank you for having us, man.
Yes, we're gonna do this again. Hopefully, I was on y'all platform, but maybe y'all come on there again with some new and fresh information. And one more thing, well, actually two more things before we get out of here. One, I want to shout out Lady J. She was going to be the co-host.
Lady J, big up.
I just went to an event that she had this past weekend, and it was off the hook. Off the hook. If you go on my page, I took video and all of that. But that was Lady J's Set the Pace event. So if you're interested in stuff like that with her, you can definitely contact her and all of that stuff. Me, you already know, I have my flyer out there for my interviews and my little package that comes with that. So if you're interested, definitely hit me up. All of the people that are listed, all the services that are listed on my flyer, those are real services. Those are things that I can actually do for you. So it's not you going through 3-4 different people. It's actually what I can do for you. And we actually added a few more things to that. So, shout out to all of the people that sponsor me, that support me, and that are helping me get through all of these different things. So shout out to S Street Media, 718 Collective, Get Fed Records. And also make sure if you're on Facebook, make sure you follow my girl. My family stole my identity. She got so many things that's about to come up, and I'm so happy and proud of her. If you ever catch this, much love to you and the family, and continued blessings. And we are out of here. Thank y'all for watching, and check us out for our next show. Peace.
Love you guys.
I was good.